Hello everyone and welcome to my 2400th video. It is another lesson on how to drive a stick shift. I was going to plan on doing something else, but settled on this is what it is. Not sure what lesson number this is. The title as always will reflect it. I'm parked at an angle like this. That's why the parking brake is up and it's in first gear. If I was at a flat surface, parked flat, then I would still put the vehicle in first gear with the parking brake up. However, if I was at an angle like that, then I would put the vehicle in reverse with the parking brake up. I don't use the transmission as a kickstand. You can do that. I have done that, but I don't do that on a regular basis. I only did that for a video. Without further ado, in order to start any manual vehicle, clutch pedal goes in and you start it. You do not push the clutch pedal in. It will not start. Now, clutch pedal, I still have it pushed in because I have not taken this out of gear. Before I let off the clutch pedal, if it's in reverse or first gear or whatever, you need to put it in neutral before letting off the clutch pedal. Seatbelt on, obviously. When I put my seatbelt on, it went over the microphone. I was just making sure the microphone was still working. I don't know what gear I'll get up to in this video because I don't exactly know. I haven't decided where I'm going to drive yet. Without further ado, parking brake down, clutch pedal in. I'm holding the brake pedal in as well because I just put the parking brake down. Clutch pedal in, put the vehicle in reverse because I got to back out of the parking spot that I'm in. First gear. Second gear. Third. Neutral. Anytime you want to shift gears, you need to push the clutch pedal in. I have seen videos where people don't do that. Yes, it is possible. Don't recommend it though, and I will never ever try it. Clutch pedal in, first gear. Give it a little bit of gas while slowly letting off the clutch to take off. Shift into second gear. Shift into third. First. Second. Third. Now, any stick shift, if you want to know when to shift, you can do two things. First and foremost, or I guess you need to do two things. First and foremost, you need to watch your RPMs. Some people say you need to shift right at 2,000. Some people say between 2,000 and 2,500. Some people say you need to wait until you get 3,000 RPMs. Me, myself, I go all over that. I shift between 2 and 3,000. The lowest I will shift is 2,000 RPMs. The highest I will shift is 3,000 RPMs. However, this is a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder 5-speed vehicle. 0 to 10 miles an hour is first gear, 10 to 20 is second gear, 20 to 30 is third gear, 30 to 40 is fourth gear, and anything above 40 miles an hour is fifth gear. When I'm on the interstate doing 70 miles an hour in fifth gear, I'm above 3,000 RPMs. And I can't shift any higher though because it's only a 5-speed, so I just have to deal with it. You need to get used to your speed at which you're in different gears and get used to your watching your RPMs. After a while, you just become second nature. You know when you need to shift. Right now, I'm in third gear doing 30 miles an hour, a little above 30 miles, like 31, 32 miles an hour. And I'm at like 2250, it looks like. Somewhere around there. doing 30 miles an hour now, and I'm right at 2250. Sorry. Before I was at like 2300, I think. Second, while still going through the turn. The reason I did that is to show you, I was taught this by the person that helped me learn how to drive a stick shift. I learned a lot through YouTube, and then I learned a lot. I'm more of a hands-on learner, so unfortunately, I didn't really. I feel like you don't really know how to drive a stick shift until you actually drive one. And for me, that was the case. A friend of mine that was helping me learn, though, he was in the passenger seat, obviously. He showed me how you can shift into second gear while in a turn. Take a turn, usually you're doing, 11 to like 15 miles an hour, which may sound rather fast for a turn, but it's actually not. Fourth. In a turn, you can, depending on the vehicle, most of the time you can take a turn in second gear. Here in about a minute, I'm going to show you guys how to downshift. And that's something I particularly enjoy doing more. There's multiple ways of slowing down and or stopping. I'll get to that in a minute, but my favorite is to downshift, because when you downshift, you don't have to use the brake and the car slows down by itself. Or the vehicle that you're driving, car, truck, whatever it may be, slows down by itself. Fourth. Third, vehicle slowing down by itself now. It's going down to from 40 to 30. Second, and I don't downshift into first gear even on a regular basis, even outside of making videos, because I just don't feel like it's necessary. What I was going to say earlier, though, what I was going to say now is the multiple ways of slowing down and or stopping in a stick shift. First and most common, obviously, is to just push the clutch pedal in, put the vehicle in neutral like that, and then hit the brake. Second and most advanced, or not most, a little bit more advanced, is to simultaneously hit the clutch and the brake. Similar to that is to push the clutch pedal in and then push the brake pedal in. But the most advanced, in my opinion, is to downshift. It's also my favorite. That's just how I am. Fortunately, because of the way when you downshift, if there's someone directly behind you, they will not see brake lights because you're not pushing the brake pedal. And just out of common courtesy, yes, the people need to be more aware. That's true. But just out of courtesy, I don't downshift if somebody is close behind me or right behind me, because they won't see brake lights and they may not be aware that I'm slowing down. I was going to show you guys how to skip gears, but I decided against doing that for this video. I may get a chance to do that here in a minute, but I could go from first to third, but I don't like to do that. The two ways I like to skip, you can skip gears. There's only two ways I skip gears if I do it all, and that is I go first, second, And then fourth, that's third though. If I go from first to second to fourth to fifth, or first to second to third to fifth. I don't, outside of those two ways, I don't skip gears. For videos though, I've, like I said earlier, I don't downshift into first gear normally, and I don't go from first to third to fifth, or from first to third, or whatever. For videos though, I have done both of those. I have downshifted into first gear, and I've also gone from first to third to fifth. There's something else that I have tried before, and I have done it for videos, but I don't do it regularly, and that is taking off from second gear. A while back, I was talking to somebody, and they said they drive a stick shift, and they don't prefer to use first gear because you have to shift so soon into second gear. They just felt like it was, better to take off from second gear. I have done that both outside of making YouTube videos and while making YouTube videos. I don't do that regularly because it's just, I don't feel like it's necessary, and I don't feel like it's good on the car, truck, whatever you may be driving in the long run. Second, third. You'll notice, I think I said this earlier, that anytime I'm shifting, I'm pushing the clutch pedal in. Yes, I did say that earlier, that I would never, ever not use the clutch pedal to shift gears or to shift into neutral. But I have seen people on YouTube do that. They don't use the clutch pedal. They're like, oh, if you do it just right, well, I don't want to risk messing up the transmission or messing up the vehicle by not doing it right. So even for YouTube, I'll never try that. Also, the reason I don't skip gears, the reason I said that I skip gears sometimes, but I don't do it very often. The reason being, I feel like you have a clutch pedal in any manual vehicle. You have a clutch pedal, and you have all those gears, whether it be 5, 6, 7, whatever. You have all those gears for a reason, and you have a clutch pedal for a reason. Use them. They're designed to be used. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. Honestly, I feel like this should be good. I don't know how long this video has been to this point, but I did not say this earlier because I wanted to get to the lesson sooner. That is going to do it, but please like and subscribe if you haven't already for more. I'm just trying to build my channel. If I someday get to the point where I'm monetized to the point where I'm able to pour thousands to maybe even millions of dollars into my content, into my channel, then that's great. If not, so be it. I'm having a blast doing all this for you guys, and I'm just going to keep making content as long as I can. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to everyone very soon.